Good afternoon, class. Today we will be going over the sport of yoga, how it is used in your practical life, and the different poses that we will be doing today. I do want to go over the overview of both yoga and volleyball, which we learned yesterday, day one of our lesson plan. We learned, the regulations, the rules, how to play volleyball, the rotations. We learned different poses of yoga, how it's beneficial for your health, and how you can use it in your practical life. Today, I'll be giving you this one sheet that shows 5 different yoga poses that we will go over, and I will demonstrate. So I'll pass these out. The 5 basic yoga poses that we will be going over are the cat-cow, the child's pose, the downward dog, the plank, and the cobra. The cat-cow pose stretches your abs, neck, back, and it keeps your spine flexible. It's especially helpful for stiff backs. The child's pose, this pose stretches the lower back and the hips. It helps to relieve stress, lower back discomfort, fatigue, gas, and bloating. The downward dog, which is the most important and maybe the most used pose in yoga. This pose strengthens the arms, shoulders, abs, quads, ankles, and while stretching the shoulders, hamstrings, the calves, and the chest. The plank strengthens the abs, the arms, the wrists, and the spine. And last but not least, the cobra stretches the chest, abs, and it keeps the spine flexible. Now I want to go over the 2 essential questions. That's 1, how beneficial is yoga for your health? And number 2, what aspects of yoga boost your strength, your mental health, and your stability? Yoga is not only beneficial for your physical health, but your mental health as well. It utilizes breathing, exercise, and meditation all in one to encompass a certain exercise for your mind and your health. Yoga utilizes different poses to help your stretching, your exercise, and your overall mental stability. Now we'll go into 2 different poses which I will demonstrate for you. Before we begin, I want to make sure we all know the correct equipment needed for yoga. First, you'll need a yoga mat and a towel to either go on top of the yoga mat or to wipe your sweat. First, we are going to go over the plank position. One other important thing to note is that yoga is done without shoes and without socks. The reason being it's better on the grip and better for your stability. I'm going to now go over the plank for you all, which increases arms, wrists, and spine, and also tones your abs. So you're going to start on your knees, with your feet out. You want to come down with your elbows and get into a flat position. Those of you who can't fully get up can modify it and keep your knees on the ground. As you go up, you're going to want to tighten your core and make your body as flat as possible. None of this, and not too low to make it easy on yourself. This will really engage your core, your arms, your wrists, and your spine. To make it harder, you can go up on your palms as well. Really tighten that core. Again, those of you who cannot fully plank, you can modify it by letting your knees touch and trying to get in as flat of a position as possible while engaging your core. The next position we're going to do is the cobra, which strengthens the back, the chest, and the spine. You're going to start fully on your stomach and push up with your palms, stretching your back while keeping your feet and your knees touching the ground. You're going to want to push as far out as possible while taking deep breaths simultaneously. If you cannot do this, you can again go on your elbows and push up. It's a simple modification. Again, on your palms, pushing up, really stretching that back and that spine. It's good for your abs, your chest, your spine, and your stability. all while taking deep breaths, deep, calm breaths, which is the meditation portion of yoga. After performing these 2 yoga poses, I did have a good question from Colin. He asked, what is the most important thing or the most important aspect of yoga while you're actually doing it, while you're actually performing the pose? And I truly think that it is your breathing. Your breathing, lets you calm down. It lets you push that stretch as far as possible. And it really lets you get into that meditative state. So I really think that the breathing and your regulation of breathing is the most important aspect of yoga and of all these poses while you're getting into the cobra and the cat cow, and as you're transitioning, you really want to increase your number of breaths and have that rhythmic beat with your breathing, and so it stabilizes your core and your body while you're doing these exercises.